Hello, collective. Good morning. So the funny thing is that I already did this message, but it didn't upload. So here we go again. Um, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. First things first. Somebody feels like you're very pretty. They could be Canadian. They don't have to be. Um, and then there's also somebody that is ready to get serious with you. Okay, it's giving let's do this thing, let's commit. Okay, it could be masculine, feminine, or whomever. Okay, that's for somebody specific. Maybe they want to get serious because she's so pretty, right? And what else? I'm kind of annoyed though because I have this thing, OCD. Whenever I do message, I'm just like, okay, let's delete it. um so we got Bahamas. To be quite honest, I feel like that could be like a destination wedding, either an invitation or it's your wedding, right? Um, I actually added that specific country in one of the music channelings because I got that message yesterday. Okay, now as of today, we also got Nashville. I don't know if it's good or bad. It kind of reminds me of that one audience sites when I was mentioning like 10 to 15 countries. Okay, but mostly it was like parts of Africa, like African countries and American countries, as well as the Pacific Ocean, like the Pacific Islands. So here we go, Nashville. Okay, the only thing I know about Nashville is that it's in Tennessee, and that's about it. Okay. The next place is Denmark. Okay, with Denmark, I got a little bit more insight. Okay, so something about stimulus check and a best friend. So I don't know if it was like somebody's upset with their best friend because they're getting a stimulus check, or you're the best friend that's upset with this person getting like I don't know if they're happy for them about this stimulus check or they're pushing them to go on it because they don't want to be like a handout. I don't know. Something about stimulus check, or maybe it's like something like newsworthy. Denmark stimulus check and best friend. I don't know. I don't know. Those are the places we got. Let's see what I can remember from my memory. We also got. Mm, Luckily, I have some insights that are on paper. Now, what I was tuning in the spirit is that there was there's gonna be like a club going out, okay? And there's this weird dynamic between a couple and the rest of the friends. I don't know. I don't like it. Um, and like the bouncer or the security guard is gonna say to one of you guys, probably the one that is single, and gonna be like, "Yo, you can't answer because you have like this with you." I don't know, something about oils. And the thing is, I feel like it belongs to one of the couples, the one that's like, but it feels weird. Like, yes, I'm gonna leave a little bit of my moral compass this early morning. The thing is, like, if we're going out, I know about you guys, but because of weird dynamics such as this, I'd rather hang out when it's like my friends, like my homies. Like, unless me and my partner is like on all accord with everyone, I'd rather just be me and my homies because it does create a weird environment. I know what it is. And if it's me and my boo, then it's me and my boo. But like at the end of the day, what is like this message, like what it was channeling, it didn't give that everybody was on one accord, because somebody is going to leave the other, somebody's going to be left hanging. I like it really feels like dump everything on one person. I know it feels weird. Like if you're hanging out, make it a double date situation or just your friends. Like unless your boo, your partner is like a initial friend and know everybody very well, that you all can be on the same wavelength. I know. Okay, enough of my moral compass here. Yeah, there's this weird dynamic with like a club activity, a group outing, just anywhere, wherever you're from. And let's, you know what? That's the message, okay? The next one is, and you know what I also want to add is also part of the message. I'm just gonna read my writing. Whoever's gonna be left behind, I feel like it's gonna be quite triggering, and it could even like affect them in a like traumatic way, like their abandonment issues. Like I don't know. I don't like it. It's weird. The dynamic is weird. Anyways, next message is whoever is doing their hair. If you're doing okay, so again, what I was channeling here, or saw in the spirit specifically, is that there's somebody that is going to raid your hair. It's gonna be like a house call. Like they're gonna go to your place and do it for you. But for 5,800, that's insane. Now, if you're the one that is the house call type of hairdresser, go get your bag. You may or may not be a tourist, okay? Um, and I say this to say because there's also a tourist message. If if you're doing this tourist, I mean, go get your bag. I just, but yeah, I'm just gonna listen. In my country, 5,800 to do your hair is insane. And what I was channeling, it could definitely be for like, um, it's like the bare minimum for braids. I'm also tuning into something about specific braids. But if you have the money, go ahead. I just in these times, oh my god. So in British pounds, um, it is 432 as of today. Who knows tomorrow and ongoing, but in euro it's 504 euro. In Canadian dollars it is 745 Canadian dollars. And I'm listing all the places I used to live in. And in Australian dollars is 841. That's insane. To just like for to do your hair, even if there is a house call. I just let's move on. Let's move on, collective. Um yeah, I think that's everything from my memory and the notes that I have. Yeah. Oh, in terms of also there could be message for Sagittarius. I wanted to say Taurus. Okay. There's somebody that feels like you're very sensitive, but I also feel like you have your reasons. Like they're valid. It could be a Sagittarius that feels that way because the way I said that. Oh my. Um. The thing is, I will be doing like the double zodiac signs. I'm gonna be 1,000. Saggies and Taurus are not on the list. Guys are just not. Um, this time, okay? So, on to the next message here is there's somebody that's trying to send you karma, collective, probably karmic, obviously. They're trying to either switch their karma with you or deal with you so they won't get karma. There's also going to be a no to something, okay? It kind of feels like a dark cloud for a bit, but if it's karma being sent your way, the spirit team is going to handle it. And if it's a no, nothing stays the same forever, okay? Um, Side note, there was this like random person in the Scorpio reading that resonated with my reading, but they didn't resonate with the fact that I get my message from my spirit team. I could have clocked back and said something, but the thing is, why are you watching a spiritual channel? Like, where am I supposed to get these messages? Like, that is so funny. And it's interesting because it even says Scorpio in the reading. Anyways, I don't know if Scorpio is trying to belittle you, trying to, I don't even think that's the case. I feel like they're just trying to test your game. Um, but I don't know why I mentioned it right now because that was like a few days ago. But maybe it's relevant. There could be some sort of situation with the Scorpio collective, or you feel that way. Um, or already mentioned the other signs. So I will say this though: Scorpio is on the list on something something. Okay, maybe somebody's not too happy about that. Listen, Scorpios like to watch my readings, whether they like it or not. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's see the final messages of today. Somebody. Okay, there could be like a group or organization that's trying to like siphon your energy. Think of it as energy vampires, but not just one. Or yeah, like a group of people that's trying to siphon your energy. Like they're energy vampires. It could be a family that's trying to siphon your energy. Like when you're sad, like they get happy, they get some sort of energy exchange when you're sad or angry, or when they trigger you. It could be coworkers, it could be friends, and I say anyone that's trying to siphon or do you harm spiritually, physically, in any way, shape, or form. They are karmic to you. They are karmic. So to simply put it, there's a group or organization that are karmic that trying to siphon your energy. People closer to you from a distance, group setting, more than three people, right? Or two. But yeah, I don't know. They could be using people or things that you were attached to do this. So, like an emotional trigger or somebody that you was into or something that you were into. Like, how do I say? I'm going to use like an example, but let's just go with the fact that you love making food, right? And they're very eager on try to make food with you. I want you to make the casserole for the next dinner, knowing darn well like you are just like not on good terms, but you're now on like some, limit cut cords. But as soon as you come into their vortex and make that food, they belittle it or they do something wrong, and now you're stuck in this cycle of feeling like not yourself. Like that's how they're pulling your energy. Hopefully that makes sense. Cause I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? And then there's another message, but I can't read it though. I can't. They could also be using somebody that you like. And this is, I found it to be quite common for twin flames. Like if you get messages from your twin flame, they could be manipulating that and like pulling your energy. And I'm talking about telepathy going wrong, you feeling your person's energy, whether it's you connecting with your twin flame in the spirit, just on an everyday basis, specifically sexually as well. Like there's some sort of group is pulling or using that, manipulating that. I remember there was like a person that was always talking about how shapeshifters, they can mimic your twin flame, but they're not your twin flame, but they're pulling using that to pull in your energy. So it can lead you to go into like karmic ways yourself, like habits that you kind of let go, but they're coming back up again, or just not feeling your best, or going into this dark vortex of a black hole because you know you thought things like it's an illusion, basically. Okay. Um, And I say this all the time, and I know not everybody is like my belief system is question mark. I get it, but it's really good to cleanse your energy. If you don't want to pray, if you don't want to meditate, cleanse it. Sage it. Go in nature, right? I don't know what else to say as an example, but I'm just using what is like at least was helping me. Okay, so that's everything, guys. Hopefully it makes sense. At this point, I don't know. But see you soon.